Good morning, welcome to Catex TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Friday, April 10th, 2015. If you want to follow us on Twitter, please go to Catex TV. Dr. Ken Gray and his son have released their annual Colorado State University hurricane prediction for the year. This is subject to change. It does change periodically throughout the season. But the Grays are predicting 7 named storms, 3 hurricanes with 1 major hurricane, a Category 3 or above. This is between the months of June and November. It's the lowest forecast since Colorado State University began publishing its views back in 1984. Shortly now, all of the other modelers will begin to come in with their predictions as well. There's very big news in the United Kingdom this morning. An oil company yesterday claimed that it had found the equivalent of 100 billion barrels of oil close to Gatwick Airport. Now, 100 billion barrels of oil would be equal to the proven reserves of Kuwait, which is I believe, the 4th or 5th ranked oil producer in the world. According to the oil company, the find would have, quote, a national significance and be the largest of its kind in 30 years. The oil company is a small independent explorer called UK Oil and Gas Investments. It's been working alongside a larger American firm on the project. Shares in UK Oil and Gas jumped more than 200% in frantic trading on the London Stock Exchange, although veteran analysts dismissed talk of a oil boom in the Gatwick area as just excessive hype. UK Oil and Gas admitted that only about 15% of the total 100 billion barrels would be recoverable. This would still be about 150 million barrels. And they also say that they'd be able to obtain this oil without using fracking or chemical injection. Skeptics still abound, however, so we're going to have to wait and see whether or not this is true or not. Meanwhile, in Morocco, a fiery head-on collision between a semi-tractor trailer truck apparently carrying fuel and a bus carrying a delegation of young athletes earlier today killed 31 people. A news agency quoted authorities saying the crash took place just before sunrise at 7 a.m. in the district of Chibka, near the southern desert city of Tantan. According to the details provided by Le Monde 360 news site in Morocco, the bus was carrying young athletes and officials from the Ministry of Youth and Sports that were involved in a national sports competition. A cursory check of the U.S. State Department website on travel guidance to American citizens going to Morocco warns that traffic accidents are, quote, a significant hazard in the country. One woman is dead after multiple tornadoes ripped through the Midwest yesterday. A large and dangerous tornado tore through parts of Iowa, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Missouri. In all, a total of 8 tornadoes were discovered. Severe thunder and lightning storms are expected in the mid-Atlantic states and the New York City area today. Illinois was actually particularly lucky because a tornado cut a 22-mile path through Augley County near Rockford, miraculously going between the city of Chicago and the state's 3rd largest city of Rockford. The California Public Utilities Commission voted yesterday to fine Pacific Gas and Electric $1.6 billion in penalties for its role in the September 2010 San Bruno gas pipeline explosion that killed 8 people. The new penalty is $200 million more than an earlier internal recommendation by the San Francisco-based agency's administrative law judges. The total now imposed upon PG&E in connection with this incident now is $2.2 billion. Most importantly, yesterday's ruling said that PG&E shareholders must pay the fine. It's not going to come from the state's general fund. World stock markets are on the increase, even again today. They're testing record highs today as hopes of more easy money from top central banks have pushed the Japanese Nikkei past 20,000 for the first time in 15 years. European stocks have also reached similar heights. Greece repaid a loan tranche to the International Monetary Fund earlier today to keep alive its hopes. Subdued Chinese inflation is also fueling additional talks of a stimulus from the central government in Beijing. Data from top economies like the U.S. and Europe indicate that the economy is generally slowly perking up. The Masters golf tournament began yesterday, and a 21-year-old phenom, who actually I believe finished in the top 3 in the Masters last year, shot a 64, which was almost a course record. Tiger Woods is 3 over par. It will conclude on Sunday on the CBS television network just before 60 minutes. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you Monday.